Welcome back. It's Tuesday, which means it's time for our Your Money segment. Roth IRAs can sometimes be confusing, but not to worry. Colin Evans of Evans Financial is here to give us some advice. Hey.
Good. Thank you so much for having us again.
Of course.
I love
Tuesdays.
Well, you know, last week we got to bring out IRAs, and so this week we wanted to kind of really touch on Roth IRAs because there's two different tax qualifications with them, and Roth IRAs really offer some really great tax benefits when you go into the retirement time. So they can actually be a really beautiful thing to actually enhance like your retirement portfolio. So one of the first things that's there is tax-free growth, which is huge, especially if we're looking at our younger generation and they've got time on their hands that can help them with, you know, putting that money back and letting that, what they kind of call that eighth wonder of the world, being that compound interest theory, work for them and accumulate so they have tax refunds when it becomes time to start growing and earning these interest rates. Okay. Then we look into when it's time to take this money out. This is where it gets even more beautiful, is it comes out tax-free as well. Not only does it come out tax-free to the person drawing retirement, but in the event something happens to them, and say they pass away in retirement and they had this account, it also goes to their heirs income tax-free as well. So it's a really great thing. And one of the key things that we want to hone in on with Roth IRAs is, you know, we host functions all the time, and typically when I start them, I am asking our audience, you know, do you think taxes are going to go up? And every time, 100% of the time, the hands all raise and it's 100% yes. Because we look at our government spending, you know, we're $34+ trillion in debt, and you know, they have a free rein to a checkbook, we do not. So if we know that the potential of taxes are going to go up, this could be a great thing, because when you put that money into a Roth IRA, you're already paying the taxes first, and then you're putting your money in to start working for you. So then you have that magic of this can be taken out with tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawals, and things like that. So that really helps out. One of the other beautiful things that's in there is no required minimum distribution. So as we discussed last week with IRAs, originally at age 70 and a half, you had to start taking that money out because Uncle Sam wants to tax it. Well, now it's bumped up over the last couple of years to age 72 and now age 73, that you have to start taking these funds out so they can get their tax dollars off of it. Well, with Roths, you do not have to do that. There is no minimum that you have to start taking out so Uncle Sam can tax. So you can leave it to continue to grow. You can pass it on to heirs. You can use it for tax-free in retirement. They really have a amazing thing that allows a consumer today so they can have a forward growth and having that in their retirement time. So one of the last things we're going to finish off is the contributions, and for 2024 for individuals it's $7,000. So if it's a husband and a wife, they actually can put back $7,000 each. And if they reach the age of 50, Uncle Sam allows something called a catch-up contribution, which you're allowed to add an additional $1,000 for the year. So instead of $7,000, you're allowed to put away $8,000 for the year. So it's just something to keep in mind. Since we were able to hone in a little bit last week on IRAs, we wanted to bring Roths up to the forefront this way, so we can kind of weigh on both sides, so people can kind of decide for themselves of what might be best in for their money and their growth and their future.
Okay, great. Lots of good information there. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us this time.
And if you lost any of that in translation or just need a refresher, that'll all be on our website, ktbs.com.